Ugh. I can't believe I was late to start the stream. I'm such a fool. Oh, my headphones aren't even plugged in. Just give me a second to set up, because I made a huge mistake. Okay. If I recall correctly, now I have to go and fight Eve in here. Man, just totally lost track of time. I don't remember where she is. I had to go upstairs. That sucks. But now I can... At least now I can use 2 actions. That's pretty damn strong, shot for shot. Is it up here? I think it might be up the stairs. Okay, let's go up here. It's also probably really good because I'm getting a bunch of ammo. And I know I'm gonna need it. $220 bullets. Is that gonna be enough? Yeah, this is probably worth doing even if I'm bungling a little bit. Interesting. So obviously went the wrong way, which is fine. Been in here? I think I have. A lot of ammo, which is really good. Kind of a beast right now, actually. may just look up where to go, because probably just want to finish this. Yeah, let me just figure this out. Here, we'll go back to the Triceratops room. Where was that? The doors on the second floor unlocked with the third floor Triceratops inside. Okay, let's go to the third floor. So let's just take this thing, go up to floor 3, I guess. Start running around to the third floor until we find it. It was fast. The Triceratops room. Oh, this is the third floor? Okay, let's go north and see what happens. I also misplaced my time. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just completely lost track. I looked over at my clock. I'm like, oh shit, it's like 7 o'clock. It's like 7:30. Like, whoops, I totally missed it. It's okay. Sometimes it happens. Not perfect. I'm almost back where I was. Oof. Shaved a lot off your run. Have you done a full run yet? Or are you still doing like the segments to get practice? Cause I know, like, when I did my actual, like, legit speedrun of, Momodora 4, it was, like, I would practice and practice and practice, but then it, like, comes down to you have to, like, just execute. You gotta just, start doing the full run. Because it's hard, man. Like, it's fine if you can, like, do a segment a bunch of times for practice, but, like, if you can't put it all together, then it ain't a speedrun, apparently. Although I'm so happy that the guy who moderates Time Shift is so, like, willing to help. I love it. It's so great. It's so wholesome. And he's, like, trying to help you in, like, broken English. It's amazing. It's what we need. It's what we need. We need people like him. This game isn't Pokemon with guns. That's not accurate at all. Unless Pokemon originally came from, like unless a Squirtle was, like... unless, like, a Squirtle was, like, horribly mutated. And that's what, Wait, hang on. I've been here already. I've already been here. What? Okay, this is the Triceratops room. Okay, here we go. The music changed, so we know we're on the right track. M93. 53 base damage, 3 shots. Can I want to know something, actually. Can I take this gun? Oops. I want the rate of fire 3. So now I should be able to shoot 3 times with 2 actions, so I can shoot 6 times in a row. This looks like the right way to go. I think this is it. Talk with him on Discord. Echo Batson is the mod, and he can write English fine. 7K Games is the Russian, and he can't into English. I know, but it's still so wholesome, right? He's just, like, trying so hard to help you. Yeah, here we go. Oh no, it divided my damage. Oh, that's so garbage. Do I just reset now? I am going to. I don't want to shoot a bunch of times. I want to shoot like once for like a ton of damage. Oof. Okay, so I'm gonna reset. I thought I did a good thing. I did a bad thing. I ruined my gun. I think I did that the last time I played too. I'm like, I'll just put rate of fire 3. It'll be amazing. But it divides your damage, so each individual bullet is weaker. And it makes your turn take longer, so it locks you down for longer. And also, I'm gonna be right back real quick. Need to get a drink and stuff. Maybe like. Okay, I'm back. Oof. Wait, what? Let's go to floor 3, go everything. Shit for running is that because I've beaten it twice before, I don't always think of speed run way to do things, but after chatting without schematic, I think I can go faster. Yeah. Oh, fuck, I need to go up another floor. Whoops. Yeah, I mean, there's like the casual way. Especially if you know the game really well. Like if you do it casually. Like if you know what you're doing casually, you'll like default to the casual way of doing something. And it might be faster. I mean, I got into speedrunning Momodora pretty damn fast. So I went like, I did like my first playthrough, and then I beat it again on hard mode, and then, or sorry, I didn't beat it on hard mode. What did I do? I did like my, like, pseudo 100%, like I didn't get quite everything, but I found all the vitality fragments and stuff. And then I started playing it, like, I did like what I would call a casual speedrun, where I kind of like, did like a quick playthrough and kind of gutted everything that I was doing. So I skipped most of like the upgrade stuff. And I think at that point I got it down to like, so my casual playtime was like 3 hours, I think. And then when I did like that next playthrough, I got it down to like an hour 20 or something. And then the next time I did, I got down to an hour. And that was just from memory. But then I started actually looking up like the speedrun strats. And then I started practicing all the boss fights. And I was actually thinking about that today, because it was like, was doing the boss fights, because what I focused on was like the boss fights, and that's kind of how I got, like, I saved a lot of time, is because I got the quick kill on all the bosses. And I was kind of thinking, like, would it have been worth it for me to, like, optimize my movement? Because, like, you spend more time moving around the map than you do fighting bosses. But I don't know, I guess I felt like it was more prestigious. Like, it's kind of, like, more prestigious or cool to get, like, the quick kills on the bosses. So that felt more valuable to me, I guess. Because I can move around the map reasonably quick, but, like, it's, like... If I want to save 7 minutes, I have to, like, take it out of my movement. And that's why, like the guy who's at the world record is, like, 21 minutes or something. Or sorry, I think it's 22. It might be 21. But, like, my time is, like, 7 minutes off the world record. Which is, like, crazy. And he saves it all because he's got really good movement. And I bungle a lot. I don't think that's anything. Still fucking around with dinosaurs? Yeah. You have to go back up. You have to go back up and find Eve. Am I in the right spot? Yeah, here we go. Like, after you beat the dinosaur, you have to, like, go back up. And the museum's kind of, like, clunky to get around. Because it all looks the same. But now we get the cutscene again. 28 minutes? Oh my god. I have been bungling. Oh well. That's a bit too bad. .21 minutes with the main character moves at 3 miles per hour. Oof. Did I get a battle here last time? I don't remember. Alright, let's go this way. Do. Yes, I will, because it's probably something good. I'm 93, yep. So this time we're not gonna replace the thing. I think we just take the damage, honestly. So now, tune up. 2. First, interesting. Oh, that's got steel on it. Can I take steel? I guess I can't. That's 2. Sorry, I want to take this. What's the base damage? 53, 57. This is like, this gun kind of sucks. Two more damage into my gun. I'm happy about that. I'll always take 2 more damage into my gun. And now we're on the right path. So, out of bounds world record is just nuts that the level skips almost everyone. Starts with him finding an object that launches him into space and he hits the level end loading zone. Yeah, that's kind of... I'm not a huge fan of speedruns like that, honestly, because it's kind of hard to execute, and it's like... It doesn't really feel like you're playing the game at that point, you know what I'm saying? It kind of feels like you're just cheating. Like, I like a little bit of that spliced in, but I don't like, the whole run being like that. Oh my god. Definitely demonetized at this point. Also, when did she grow a second set of arms? For one of them, because he was out of bounds on the last level. He started out of bounds on that one. He just walks to the end at the start. Are you serious? That's crazy. So I want the no out of bounds records because I like the high level play that I'm using. Yeah, I agree. That's kind of what I'd be more interested in, and it's a good thing because they obviously have leaderboards for that. So certain games just won't have leaderboards for like no out of bounds or glitchless or whatever. So you'll just be like, you have to play with the stupid glitches because it's the only way to get a competitive time. And the community decided that they didn't want anything else, right? Oh, what were you playing? Were you playing on the harder modes? Oof. You should probably, yeah, you probably should start on easy first, just to learn the game. It'll give you more leeway with, like, the crazy bomb jumping and shit you do. Should've shot her, man. Should've shot her. Should watch the run sometime, it's only 30 minutes. Yeah, I probably will. You linked it, didn't you? I think I watched some of it. And then I went and did other stuff. And I totally lost track of time. See that ugly mama? That was everyone from Central Park. Oh my god. Immunosuppressants. One of your sister's kidneys, yeah. Oh my god, Dr. Clamp did it. But it was because of an accident. Mind control. Oh my god. So you should. Really bad case of this is fear. They go out of bounds and skip most levels without at least doing crazy shit like time shift. Yeah. I saw that. I saw some fear 2 or whatever, and they just like jump and like grab a ledge and go out of bounds, right? Like it's stupid as hell. And then it's like, yeah, Metroid Prime 2 is a snorefest of 2 hours of walking out of bounds and they fight a boss. Yeah, that seems really boring too. Cause like what's the point? I mean, I guess it's faster, but at the same time, you're like skipping half the game. And that's boring too. Think if the doctors all threw the kidney like a game of hot potato. This kidney's on fire, man. The Navy's made their move. Oh no, not the jet. Helicopter scene? Yeah. Yeah, this is I guess one of the helicopter scenes. We're not quite there yet, Colin. If you're thinking of the scene I'm thinking of. The best scene in the game. You totally lost track of time. I totally lost track of notifications. Yeah, I just got right into it. Like I was like, oh crap, gotta start the stream. I'm like half an hour late. It was like instantaneous. Bro, and I had an awful time delivering wyvern eggs. I hate that shit. Yeah, dude, it's terrible, man. I like never do it now because I don't think you have to. I don't think you have to do it at all in Monster Hunter World. I just skipped it. I don't think I've ever gonna finish that mission. I guess it's fine. I'm just gonna watch it crash and burn over there. Oh, never mind. They just get in it, I think. Zippity zop, boop pop, pudding pops, yeah. A giant pudding pop. I'm on this account, so I didn't have the bell for you yet. Oh my god, you guys bell notify my videos? My notifications? Wow. I feel so honored. The Nims. I'm asking you to get in our chopper and nuke that creature. Don't worry, the chopper's set to auto. Don't worry, the chopper's on autopilot. Oh my god. That's so funny. The gull does give you more ingredients for food to cook. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's something like that. It's actually super easy if you know what to do, but fuck, it's just figuring out part that sucks. Yeah, it's because it was even worse in like Try. Because to get the wyvern egg, you had to like carry it all the way down, or you needed to get the food effect feline lander, so you could like grab the egg and like jump off. And then it was super fucking easy. But you had to basically wait for a time, wait until you got like a feline lander proc, and it was just like so stupid. Please take this. Here's another useless item. We don't have time for that right now. Oh wait. Oh yeah. You know that's funny. So okay, that's the hilarious thing about this. It's because it's like he's gonna give you like he's gonna give you bullets for Maida's gun, and it's just like all sick and tired of like him giving you crappy like paper trinkets that you're like, no, I don't need your garbage anymore. Maya. Even Maya. More 90s helicopter CGI, which still actually looks surprisingly good. I think part of it must be like the lighting. It's like intentionally dark. It's not how it works, I know. It's just stupid. It's 1998. It's a buddy cop movie from 1998. It's fine. Don't question it. Although again, helicopters would never like fly in between buildings like that. It's a pretty good running joke for this game, yeah. Because the one time it gives you something useful, it's like, oh, tell them to fuck off. Oh my god. We anticipate the attack. They're all sacrificing themselves. It's so funny. They're all setting on fire. Got hit by the goo. Since Christmas Eve, I put a curse on my own body. That's really good out of context. Dave, oh my god, that's so true. Puddin' Pops. Like how Need for Speed Carbon looks better than Most Wanted. Yeah, sometimes that's how it is. Some games just like they like do like a downgrade so it looks reasonable or whatever. They stylize it or something so it doesn't look as good. Buddy cop, sci-fi, body horror, Japanese RPG. Yeah, that's kind of like what Parasite Eve is. Although it's not like tons of buddy cop, but there's buddy cop moments. One is always at night, the other is always at day. Is that true? It's not over yet. I think knocked over the Statue of Liberty. Oof. That's so true. We set your computer to auto, but the other guys just decided to come along to sacrifice themselves. She grew hands out of her head. She's like, what's her name? Alma from Resident Ninja Gaiden. It's too dangerous to continue. Return to base at once. So. But will you save your progress yet? Will you still save? It's like, yeah. Yeah, I'll save. It's just you save on a different file because this is a point of no return. We crossed the threshold. We crossed the threshold. Yeah, see, he's like, you need to give her something. But, it's because he gave us these stupid paper dolls. We got mad at him. What a bunch of heroes. Even without context, it sounds a bit odd. Oh, that kind of sucks. There's no, like, gun cocking sound. But yeah, here we go. Yeah. Just jump out of a fucking plane. No indication that Aya knows how to do any of this. She, like, flies a helicopter. Fires a missile. And parachutes out of the helicopter and lands on, whatever it's called. The Statue of Liberty. Oh, Need for Speed Carbon is always at night and Most Wanted is always in the day. Is it actually? That's pretty damn funny. It'll evolve to get rid of you. Oh my god. It's like she's an old friend. Love that sense of humor of yours, girl. Oh, here we go. We're getting philosophical. We've got our reasons for murdering each other. Don't question us. One of the reasons that Borderlands runs so bad. I didn't think Borderlands ran that bad, did it? Oh yeah, Colin knows. Colin knows all about that stuff. The mitochondria will become human beings. Oh my god. Graphics aren't bad, but they're not the greatest, and the writing is really fucking silly. I feel like Parasite Eve could use a remake. Would you trust a remake in this day and age, Dave? Would you? Does she have, like, guns? I guess the question I have is, like, would it be worth it to remake this? Because I feel like if you're gonna remake a game, you should remake something that's kind of off or bad or glitchy. Or has some otherwise, some problem with it, right? Ah, she grabbed me. She grabbed me with her banana grabber. Holy hell. Holy hell. Like, Secret of Mana was like a super good candidate for a remake. And instead of fixing the problems, they, like, literally kept the problems. Which was like, what? Why would you do that? Why would you, like, keep the problems? Like, what's the point of, like, remaking it if you're just gonna keep the game, like, a 1-to-1 as much as possible? Damn. Like, that's my problem with remakes, is, like, you should remake a game that needs a remake. Like, this is still playable. I mean, it has issues for sure. It's not perfect. But Like, what would you change? Like, honestly, what would you change to make it better? I mean, I guess you could refine the gun system a little bit, make it not so clunky at times. Oh, I got grabbed. Holy hell. Where'd all my HP go? My HP's gone. Wow, it was moving. How did she grab me? Yeah, I'm doing DSP, man. My #1 impression of DSP right here. A remake more like it. Keep it pre-rendered. You could. I mean, the problem is they don't do what they used to do, right? You basically had to do like pre-rendered because your in-game models are bad. But it's reached a point where our in-game models are so good that like you can use them as in-game and in your cutscene, right? Because they're good enough. But you couldn't do that in 1998 because in-game looked terrible. Like if you look at like Final Fantasy VII, there's like 6 models for Cloud, like unironically. It's hilarious. And it's all because they do like a slightly different thing. Oh my god, she's gonna grab me with her banana grabber. There it is. Ugh. I'm getting destroyed. PS2 games don't need remakes. Yeah, that's the thing, is they're not remaking PS2 games though, they're like remastering them. A lot of PS1 and N64 are ugly. Oh god, I'm confused. That's bad. My controls are inverted. They're not inverted anymore. Yeah, I mean, the problem with a lot of PS1 and N64 games is, like, part of it is just, like, they're clunky. It's not that they're, like, super bad. They're just kind of clunky. And that makes it hard. But, like, what are you gonna do? Like, add... Why is my Parasite energy so slow to regenerate? Yeah, where the hell is it? Medicine 4, I guess. I think the dialogue needs a rewrite. I know, but is that worth a remake? Is that worth doing a remake for? I got her. I did it. The first time I did this, my gun was literally doing like 10 damage to her, and I had to like go back and grind. Because I like could not damage her. I mean, I can't think of a game off the top of my head that would like really benefit from a remake, besides something that was just like bottom of the barrel garbage to begin with. Oh, it changed. Does she have multiple parts? Should I even haste? I feel like I should. Oh my god, she's trying to light me on fire. Oops. So Blu-rays were a mistake. Games about being 50 gigs for no reason. Yeah. It's just because, like, now you have such high amounts of storage space that you... Oh crap, I see what I have to do. You have such high amounts of storage space now that it's like... Wait, what? You just don't need to make, like, compression at all. Because you can just make it, like, a disc, a Blu-ray or whatever. Or, like, a digital download that's, like 90 gigs. And, like, what are people gonna do? Not play your game? That's kind of the problem, right? It's obviously terrible for the consumer. Because it means, like with the default, like, PlayStation 4 hard drive, you can only have, like, one game. You can only have like a handful of games before you have to like start deleting games from your hard drive. Uh-oh, that ain't good. Didn't have enough time. It's okay. It only did 100 damage. Only done 100 damage. I think I can just race her. And I'd be right, I guess. Fallout 76 needs 100 gigs. Oof. And apparently it's a buggy, broken mess. That sucks, dude. It's a good point. I suppose it's not worth a remake. The game is still fine as it is, clunky at all. I mean, you got to think like, what would modern Square Enix make it like? That's kind of what you have to think about. Is it's not so much if a remake would be good or bad. It's like, could modern Squaresoft make this good or better, right? And there's stuff that's not going to work. Like, you can't set it in 1998. And you'd have to, like, flip the whole script, because it's, like... Because, yeah, like, all those guys last time with Wiggle and stuff were, like, basically sentient batteries, right? And that's stupid as hell. So you have to, like, rework the whole thing. And it may or may not work. I hear Vagrant Story is clunky and building weapons is busted. I would call Vagrant Story somewhat clunky. The thing about Vagrant Story is it's, like, it's super complicated. Like, there's, like, the instruction manual for the game. Like, when you bought it on PS1, there was, like, an instruction manual. But if you look at, like, there's, like, an in-game manual, and it's fucking huge. And to expect someone to, like, read that and understand it all in one playthrough is, like, insane. Like, I beat Vagrant Story, and I barely could comprehend the mechanics. But the crazy thing is, there's, like, so many different ways you can actually play Vagrant Story. Like, you can actually do, like, a ton of crazy shit. And, you don't have to engage with some of the systems at all. And it's really, it's like a, I don't know if I'd call it, like, a must-play, but it's something that's, like, if you've played a lot of RPGs and, like, dungeon crawlers, it's actually pretty damn interesting. But again, yeah, it's got moments that are, like, clunky as hell. It's, like, it's clunky, but it's also, like, if you understand the mechanics, you can have, like, a really good time breaking it. And that's cool. Like, if you watch the Vagrant Story speedrun, they use, a technique called... So basically, like, you can do something called chaining in Vagrant Story, which is basically, like, you attack. You have, like, it's kind of turn-based, but not really. So you'll, like... I think we're fine. This one. That's fine. But you have this thing called chaining. So, when you chain, you can basically keep your... As long as you get the timing right, you can keep your combo going forever. But you kind of start getting, like, diminishing returns on damage. But there's this, there's this technique called Raging Ache, which basically does damage equal to the amount of HP you're missing. So you would, like, intentionally take damage, and then you trigger Raging Ache, and you constantly use Raging Ache to kill, like, every boss without ever, doing anything. Like, you basically kill bosses before they get a turn. And that's because it's, like, got a really high skill ceiling for that. Oh, I can't. What the hell? Okay, so I can't get rid of the Narita for some reason. Do I have anything? No. Do I have any... Do I have any tools? I feel like I should just take some stuff off my damage. I should see if I have tools on me first. But it's cool. Like, the Vagrant Story's cool. It's just, it is. It's kind of clunky. No, I don't have any tools. We saved. We're going back out, I think. I think we have to leave. Is that what it is? I'll take this. The ammo. Can I just, like, oh, you can, I don't have, oh, fuck. This gives you a bunch of healing items and stuff. I'm okay with that. I'll take it. But yeah, like, it's good. It's worth playing, but, like, you're not going to understand everything on your first playthrough. By any stretch of the imagination. Crap, did I save over? No, I don't think I did. You buy everything digitally, what? That's part of the reason why I got that 1 terabyte hard drive. I want to play Doom and then Titanfall and DS3, but all of them are 50 gigs. Yeah. Buy everything digitally, you don't get discs. Oh, I don't know about that. Digitally is, like, I get discs, but, like, I try to like physical because I can, like, if I don't like a game, I can get rid of it. If it's in my Steam library, it's just there forever. Vagrant Story is such a strange game. In high school, I got really fucking good at steamrolled the game like crazy, then I put it down for a month and I forgot everything. Yeah, it's kind of how it is, right? Like, it's so complicated, all the interactions and stuff. But the hilarious thing is you don't have to use any of it. I never tried it again since then. I played it, I think again in like 2014. And I enjoyed it, but it was kind of like high stress, I guess. And there's some like awful moments. Like there's like that snowfly forest, which is like a pseudo randomized path you have to take, and it's confusing as hell to get through. Oh my god. The ultimate life form. It's coming. Most need to install on console anyway, so you might as well get digital. Kind of true. Because it's like, regardless of if you have a disc or not, it's still faster to access it via the hard drive. So you may as well just have, like, digital, because it doesn't make any difference. You're still installing, like, 50, 60 gigs. Boku no Pico. Oh, wait, I need a hentai recommendation. Anyone? Oh my god, dude. Just go on one of those websites and pick one. You usually can search for your fetish of choice. You've got to be kidding, that's right. That is the ultimate being. To the point where it's causing explosions. Boku no Pico is a hentai, alright, I'll say that much, yeah. I think the thing about Boku no Pico is it's like... It's more that it's like creepy and gross. It's not so much that it's like gay. It's that it's like actually like... it's like... It's too real, I guess, is the problem. From what I understand... From what I understand. I've never watched it. Oh. But it's basically like the guy like grooms some kid, and it's like, what the fuck? The fuck is this? I suppose it's entry-level degeneracy. It's like normal-level degeneracy. Tentacles are entry-level. Shoddy Yaoi is deep down the totem pole. Shoddy Yaoi. It's borderline, man. It's not the voodoo stuff. Yeah, it's like, give me like damn bullets. The ultimate life form, Shadow the Hedgehog. That's right, the ultimate bioweapon, the ultimate life form. What else can we call it? The ultimate being. Like stealing candy from a baby, which is fine by me. Yeah, of course you haven't. I actually haven't. I've managed to avoid it. I mean, I've seen parts of it, obviously. I've seen parts of it because it got posted on like V&A and shit all the time. But like, I'm not gonna like, for what purpose would I sit down and watch that, like unironically, just to say I saw it? It's stupid. Why would I do that? Recommended hentai now. I wonder if that would be a good YouTube channel. Probably not. I'm actually, like, literally fighting a baby, though. Get shot. Get away from me, little baby. I'm gonna shoot you with my gun. Oh my god. He did all my HP and damage. Like, literally all of it. That went pretty quick. What happened to my Christian stream? Wes is dying. It's because I swallowed water and it like went down the wrong tube, you know? He grew up. He's a big boy now. I thought it was just two little boys fucking. No. No. That would also be bad and creepy and gross. But it's like an older guy basically taking advantage of a younger kid. Which is part of why it's so creepy and gross. Because it's basically like grooming. Oh my god, he's split apart. Do I want to kill the wings or the main body? I don't even know. That's my understanding anyway. Speaking of friends who recommended hentai, I've got some good videos to post in the Discord. Oh no, what is it? Am I gonna be offended? Am I gonna be offended? Or is it like from the StarCraft thing? That one you posted of the Tychus? It's like, oh! That was pretty damn funny. I had a good laugh at that. Why does the demon baby want to fight Io Mano Mano? Why doesn't the baby just blow the ship up? Good question. He's got the power inhibitors on. Maybe that's why. I feel like I want to kill the actual baby. I feel like I made the right choice. Because as per the rules of JRPGs, you need to fight a god at the end. Yeah, that's pretty much how it is, right? So what you're telling us is Boku no Pico is basically an episode of Law & Order Special Victims Unit. From what I understand, that's not... that's not totally inaccurate, except it's like, the kid's willing, but the guy is like totally taking advantage of him. Because from my understanding is like, the kid has like feelings for the guy, but the guy is basically just like some creepy, like, pedophile, basically. And like, doesn't like him at all. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Oh no. I managed to dodge it all. With my, like, hilariously slow walking speed. Uh-oh. Get over there. Aya, run! Use your little feet. 49. What is this? Oh my god, that thing under his tail looks like a giant ball sack, am I wrong? Oh my god, look at the back of him. Like, look, does that not look like a... Oh my god. I feel like I'm pulling an Austin Powers here. But that totally looks like a scrotum on his back, right? Oh my god, it's so bad. I also feel like upgrading my gun the whole... Oh my god. Everything you've said is still an episode of Law & Order Special Victims Unit, yeah. Probably true. Except the police didn't get involved from what I can understand. Oh, that would probably be a good episode. The way to end the series is the police getting involved. But from the side of a pedo, yeah. Basically. From what I understand, that's the whole thing. I guess you can take it two ways, because you can take, like, the shock value of, like, oh my god, it's gay porn, ha 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 ha. But it's also like, oh my god. There's so much deeper implication to this. I feel like I want to kill the actual baby. Kills the baby. I feel like I made the right choice. I did, because I killed it. Just like I killed this guy just now. This has gone, like, so much better than the last time I played. Like, this is actually hilarious. He got some cojones? He does, man. There's, like, I just fucking trashed this boss this time around because I put all my upgrades in my gun. It's still growing. It's still evolving. No. I think I can't do anything here. I think I just shoot it for like 1 damage. Yeah, 2 damage. Oh no, I'm getting attacked. I'm feeling very attacked right here. Bullets don't work on it. It evolved bullet immunity. No. This is the opposite of what's good. It evolved bullet immunity. My one weakness, the only thing I had going for me was my gun. Do you think my head will explode like in Scanner because of congestion? Probably not. I'm doing okay. Here we go, guys. Best scene in the game. So that's what you were trying to give her. What a hilarious twist. Here we go. Yeah, buddy. It totally is the best scene, dude. Did it automatically equip me with Maida's gun? I think it must have. They wouldn't make you do that yet, it did. 999. We damage capped, boys. We did it. Forgot. Yeah. Well, that's the best part of the scene. Is he like jumps out and he lights on fire. That's what makes that scene so good. If he just like jumped out of a helicopter and landed, not Kino, but jumping down, lighting on fire, and then throwing it, that's the Kino right there. That's the good shit. That's the good shit, man. If they remade Parasite Eve, it would be a co-op third-person shooter where Daniel is the second player. It would also be open world. Could you imagine? Oh shit. Yeah, okay. I have to actually like, run. I can't read chat now. Because if I die, I have to do that. If that thing touches me, I have to do this whole thing over again. So I'll go AFK on chat for a second while I attempt to bungle my way through this. Although there's like a save you can take. Oh my god. But if you take it, you die. Okay, where do I go? I think I go to the right. I actually can't remember. Oh my god, he's right there. This may be like the only part of the game I like really... Wait, what? Oh shit. Did I make a mistake? No, did I just go the wrong way? Well, shit. Whoops. I'm gonna bring up a guide next time because I've got to do that whole boss fight over again. Go left. Go right and you die. Whoops. Okay. My bad. That's why I kind of hate that part. So I hope you guys enjoyed me doing that boss fight again. Because that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. If it was so important that he should have tried harder to give them to her, he did. Daniel was basically like, shut up! Stop talking, we don't need any of your stupid ass trinkets. Just got done watching your Dead Rising guides. You're the man, thanks for putting those together. No problem, man. I mostly enjoyed making them. There were some long hours there, but it was good. You're cool, dude, Nick. Yeah, yeah, Nick. Woo. The part is fucking bullshit. One wrong turn, and you gotta do the whole damn fight over again. That's the main problem I have with it, and it baits you pretty damn hard because it's like, oh, I got inside, I can save here, and it's just like, nope, nope, you're dead. You're just dead. And you gotta watch this like really long cutscene again. Although on the plus side, we do get to see Daniel throw the bullets again. So there's always a silver lining. There's always a silver lining to getting bullshit one-shotted. And there are 2 or 3 forks in the road with pretty much no indication of where to go. The remake would have more forks in the road. I don't know. I think the remake would have given you a checkpoint at least, though. The remake would probably be like, auto-save here. Alright. I have a walkthrough up now, so I'll pause and I'll look at it and I'll find the direction to go, because like this last boss wasn't super hard because my gun was buffed, but imagine like your gun was like barely capable of beating this guy. And then you get to that part and you're like, oh shit, I guess it's over. That's the big problem. And that scene's not an insignificant amount of time. It's pretty long, actually. I'm just gonna skip all this dialogue because we read it already. But yeah, the section here is actually, like, that section at the end is actually pretty long, considering you can get one hit killed really easily. So wait, I remember that Valve playtesters went in circles for hours because they didn't have a sign. Is that true? Oh, what is that, like in the, like that first area of Half-Life 2? The guide maker is using a guide? I'm not above it, man. I'll look up stuff when I need to. Because, quite honestly, especially like on stream, like I don't have time to sit here and... I don't have time to sit here and attempt and go down every corridor attempting to get it and then go the wrong way. Like, I don't have time for that when I'm on a stream. If you actually watched how I made some of the guides, you would like laugh at my gameplay. Like it would be terrible. Like, I think I said it with my Case Zero guide. I was like, if you had actually watched my first playthrough of Case Zero, you would have thought I was like the biggest idiot. Because it's like, I had no idea where anything was, so I'm like running around, missing stuff constantly. Can't find the, Oh my god, that was 32 damage, so bad. Like, I couldn't find the key to get into the shed, so I had no idea where I was going. And it's just, like, so funny. Because it's like, oh, I did all the achievements in one go, but that took me, what? I think it took me, like, 3 or 4 playthroughs to actually get that down. But it was not actually that difficult when you understand it. Who guides the guide maker? Yeah, I mean, if I wanted to, I could get through this without a guide. It's just like on stream, I'm not gonna not look it up because it would take too damn long. It would take way too long to do it. Because every time you fail, you have to do this boss fight again. Which, oh, that's not what I want. That's not the thing I want to attack, is it? I want to attack this guy. Attack you. Shoot him right in his baby-like face. This baby-like soft spot. That's the weak point I want to attack. Oh my god, stop targeting that thing. Target this thing. Yeah, here we go. I want to kill this thing on the ground. Oh no. I'm being bombarded. Ooh, that's a big boy laser, that one. That's a big boy laser. The brain baby, kill it. Yeah, we killed it. Except it just evolved. He grew up before our very eyes. That's a lot of damage. Damn it, it ran away. Ah! That laser did a deceptively small amount of damage considering what it looked like it was gonna do. So glad I came back to talking about soft spots. Yeah. You gotta shoot it in its soft spot for maximum damage. It's the weakness I want to exploit, man. Yeah, there's another one down. I mean, he was just born. He obviously has a soft spot. That's how it works. That's how it comes out. The skull, like, isn't totally fused. So it's, like, got a soft spot. Now he's a grown-ass man. Ooh. Ooh. Get healed me. There we go. Oh, we're back. Like, I don't know. I don't know why the dick's on the back. The cock and balls are on the back. I don't know why. That's how it is, though. I feel like I should haste. I feel like haste would be a good idea. Let me just rip over here with my lightning fast speed. How did I miss that? Just keep running back and forth. Yeah, do that. Just keep doing that. This is like easy as hell to dodge. Maybe not easy as hell. Oh no, I might die. Just kidding. Just kidding, lol. It's like the movie Boyhood, but less pretentious. It's like I don't think it's anything like the movie Boyhood. Did she lower my max HP? Doesn't that movie take, like, filmed over the course of, like, 15 years? Because that would definitely be a pretentious movie that I would have no interest in. He's got to be getting close. I have done many damages. Uh-oh. Zero. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with taking 0 damage. She's fast, yeah. It's a good meme, man. I don't know why they did that. Why did they stick a scrotum on the back of his butt? Why? Why would you do that? And then he evolves into like a bird thing. It just sucks because like we're so close to the end. We beat the final boss and we die to basically a developer's trick. That's basically what it is. You've got something, it's big scrotums. I don't think it has a place in the character design. Like, you're telling me that that doesn't look like like the equipment of a man on just hanging off the back of him? Alright, we get to watch the cutscene again. The ultimate life form is a bird like cars. Wait a minute. I meant to turn off my mic for that big sniffle. My bad. Maida's gun. Many damages. Wait, that only did 200. We're hitting the damage cap, boys. We did it. Yeah, the cutscene's awesome. It's just, it's actually like really good. Because that's exactly what Daniel would do based on his character interactions you've had with him, Brian. Okay, round 2. We'll try again. Yeah, it really does look like a giant ball sack with a suspiciously pointed tentacle. Yeah, it does. It really does. Okay, I'm gonna take this slow, and by slow I mean I'm gonna... It's like, don't go here, okay. Okay, I can pause. Okay, so go through here. Obviously we go this way, because the other way was a dead end that got us murdered. What does it say here? Ship map. Enter the door the Simon previously in front of at the fork. Take left. This leads down some stairs. Take another fork into another fork. Go up. Is this the up he's talking about? Wait. This is the boiler room, right? Okay, hang on. This is another one where I can die, right? Some stairs, another fork, go up towards top of the screen to a hatch that leads to the boiler room. Like, if you mess this up, you just lose, which is so stupid. Like, it wouldn't be so bad if they let you save. If they let you save in that room, it would be okay. But you can't. Okay, we're in the boiler room. Run straight ahead towards the foreground, which is under pipe overhang, and find the boiler control panel. I'll see all buttons. This one. Uh-oh. We're in Hell's Kitchen, baby. Oh, shit. Wait, do I have to go up that ladder? Run up the ladder and follow the passages. Okay. This ladder, I guess. I bet you it's not this ladder, but we'll see what happens. Okay. And run up the ladder and follow the passages, which are very straightforward. Eventually you go... Okay, so we just go this way. Ah! He's right on our ass. No, open the door. Oh my god. We're in Hell's Kitchen, yeah. It's not bad. It's not a bad line. I mean, like, if this part was, like, more straightforward, it would be fine. But, like, right there, you see how fat he, like, how close he was to me there? Like, oh my god. Like, you can die so easily in this final part. He's flying towards me. If they had just tweaked it a little bit and it wasn't so fast, I think it would be okay. It's finally over. Yeah, it just took 2 attempts. No big deal. No big deal. Yeah, I forgot to set a reminder too. Oh well. Like how the cops in the back are like matte painting style. They're just like still background. It's pretty hilarious. Press the bell. I'm surprised like she doesn't remember. You were only 7. I think they would have told you. You're born with a defect in your right eye, and so Maya's cornea was transplanted into your right eye. What you see then is branded onto the cornea, but this hasn't been scientifically proven. I bet you that's like just total bullshit. Like, there's no way. The in-game characters and background cops is like comparing Legos to Mega Bloks yet. Well, I mean, like, obviously they did it as like an economical thing, so I don't think they modeled that many cops, but whatever, it's fine. Yeah, like, what message are they gonna send to mankind? What is this? If the Earth is a single human being, we humans that invade the Earth become like viruses out of control. like fuck you, Meta. Just like, Oh my god, don't get all this symbolic stuff. We were the villains all along? Oh my god. This is just like Parasite now, kind of. And I like that. Look, the sun's coming up. A brand new day. We did it. We beat Parasite Eve. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. It's like it really is a hell of a week. Like it's like Christmas Eve to New Year's Day, right? Oh, whoops, I skipped it by accident. Is she dating a midget now? No, that's Ben. That's Daniel's son. Danielson. How are they late? Like, we got here together. It's the same thing with these backgrounds. Like, I didn't notice it before, but now I'm, like, really noticing it. That people are just, like, drawn there. I'm just kind of lost, yeah. Like, if you missed a bunch of stuff, it's okay. Look how big Daniel is, holy hell. He's like a giant man. A giant cop who punches the hell out of whoever gets in his way. Damn, that took an hour and 40 minutes. It's probably good I cut the stream yesterday, honestly. Going for another 2 hours would have been rough. And it's like the same play, wow. Guys, it's like 8 years old. Or 7 or something. I can survive falling out of a helicopter on fire. Yeah, like he landed, I mean, that's not a small drop, right? Yeah, they're all panicking because it's like, oh my god, this is the last time. This is what happened last time. Everybody spontaneously combusted. Father! Oh my god. That would be so good if you edited in the soundbite of, what's his name? Reynolds? What's his name? Denham? Denham Renham? Matt Berry doing the father thing from from oh god, from IT Crowd. That would have been perfect there. If you haven't watched IT Crowd, I highly recommend it. The start of season 1 kind of sucks, but it gets into its groove pretty quick. PTSD activate? Yeah, no kidding, dude. I mean, the one thing I wouldn't want to do is go into a crowded theater after those events. I'd be like staying home. I'm staying home. I'm building a fallout shelter. I never really like got this ending. Because it's like just fucking weird. Because everyone's eyes start to glow. I guess it means like Aya's I guess it's like Aya's activating everyone else's mitochondria or something, but it's like creepy and weird. Yeah, the game ends on such a the end note that it's kind of silly. It really is. Like, I don't think you needed that. Because, like, they never mention it again in, like, Parasite Eve 2. Katakawa Horror Bunko. Interesting. More like, Aya. Oh, no, Mura. You nut. And your character designs. I just think it's so funny because like Parasite Eve 2, it feels like it has like nothing to do with Parasite Eve 1. Like everything's changed. Everyone be the Human Torch. Well, if you were in a theater full of people, they just started exploding. Yeah, might have been an issue. The ending is meant to say that the mitochondria is still within everyone and it can rise up at any time. It's dormant. That's what I guess anyway. Yeah. My guess is that it's like... It's kind of like how Eve used her mitochondria to like take over everyone else. That like Aya did the same thing but to like protect everybody else. That's my interpretation of that. But it seems like really out of place and strange. Because it's like, we just won. We're in a theater. And then it's like, okay. I guess it's meant to come like full circle, but I don't think the ending is the strongest, to be honest. The plot doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, like Parasite Eve 2 is like barely related, and I think Third Birthday is again probably like barely related. But as an isolated story JRPG, pretty good. Oh whoa, it's over yet? We managed to beat it after dying to the... Not even the final boss, it's like the stupid scripted event at the final boss where you can literally run down a corridor that is like an instant kill. Which is pretty damn funny. You should really play Parasite Eve 2 in the Third Birthday sometime. Parasite Eve 2 is like significantly different. A lot of people say it's more like Resident Evil, but I don't agree. It's just like it changed a lot. It's kind of hard to describe. And I guess the scenario feels kind of worse because you're not like in New York City, you're in like it's really weird. You start out in like some podunk town and then you end up going into some secret like underground facility. So I guess that's probably why they think it's kind of like Resident Evil. CG movie and map 3D animators, huh? It's done by a bunch of people who look like they're American. Fuck, I hate cliffhangers. At least this game got more games on like time shifts, psyops, and metal arms. I mean, you could look at this as like an isolated game, because realistically, like Parasite Eve 2 is related to it, obviously, but like it doesn't feel like a sequel, because everything is so crazy and so different. It just feels like not a sequel. Third Birthday has this weird mechanic where Aya's clothes break from when you take damage. Yeah, that's what's really hilarious about Parasite Eve is like, if you look at like any any promotional art for Parasite Eve, Aya's like always like naked, or she's scantily clad at the very least, or she's like, they basically like sexualize the hell out of Aya in all of the promotional art. But in game, she's not like that at all. Like she wears like her she wears like her mom jeans and her jacket, right? Like that's what it is. But all of the promotional art is like sexy Aya. So the fact that they actually made that a game mechanic in Third Birthday doesn't surprise me. I think my Third Birthday is still sealed. I should play it sometime too. Wait, what? Just make it my trinity of games. I like that end on a cliffhanger. It kind of sucks ending on a cliffhanger. I'd rather games end up like... I like games that are like self-contained. That are just like... It ends... And if you do a sequel, you can make a new story or something. But I hate, like... What was the worst one? Like, Halo 2 was, like, the worst. Because it's like, we finished the fight. It's like, what? No. Wait 5 years for Halo 3 to come out. Doesn't Vex end on a cliffhanger, too? Probably. Kind of creepy weird, actually. Yeah, a little bit. Most of my favorite games end like that. Yeah, it sucks. Because you're trying to sequel bait, right? You want people to get excited and hyped for a sequel. What? It doesn't take place in New York City? That's some bull. New York City helped make Parasite Eve 1 for me. Yeah, because it's cool. Because I mean, you go to like landmarks in New York, and it feels cool because you're in like the city, and it makes sense. And then Parasite Eve 2, I don't know, Aya moves or something. It might still be in, like, New York State, but it's definitely not, like, New York City. You're in, like, a desert town. Like, how does it start? You start on some high-rise, and you do some, like, event there. There's, like, a hostage situation in some high-rise or something. And then Aya shows up. And then you go down to, Then you go down to some podunk, like, mining town in a motel. And then you go down a mine shaft, and it's, like, a secret facility. That's kind of weird. Mom jeans be hot though. Sure, but they're not like sexualized. Wes, do you have the speedrun record in the books? I have several speedrun records. Not for this. This actually has like I guess a reasonably good speedrun scene. People speedrun Parasite Eve. I could try it maybe, but I don't know if I want to. Like, I don't even know if I'd write a guide for Parasite Eve, honestly. I probably should at some point, but, like, I'd have to be like, da-da-da-da-da. And then I'd have to do, like, what I said I was going to do when I get the website up and running is, like, have a save file where you just have, like, the 100 scrap. So you could just, like, get the good gun right off the bat. A sealed brand new copy of Parasite Eve 2. Might as well buy a used copy or buy it off of PS3's PSN at this point. Or emulate it, keep it sealed, and sell it. No. My Parasite Eve 2 is like a junky copy I got from some guy who like smoked, like he smoked for like 10 years. And it stunk when I got it, which is why I did like the dryer. That's part of why I did like the clean my whole collection, because my Parasite Eve 2 actually fucking reeked. So I did the thing with the dryer sheets in the manual, and it sucked all the smoke smell out, so it doesn't smell bad. But my third birthday is sealed. My Parasite Eve 2's not. I've played and beaten Parasite Eve 2. At least Time Shift concluded its story, then sets up the next one. The other ones end with a to be continued card. Yeah, that's bad. If you finish your story, that's good. And then if you go into like, we can maybe make a new sequel, that's probably okay. Because the realistic thing is like, if you get a first game, it should probably be self-contained. Then if you get a sequel, you can kind of make the sequel bridge into like the third game, because you're probably going to get a third game if you have a sequel. Just kind of how it works from what I've experienced. The internet would beg to differ about mom jeans being sexualized. Yeah, well, the internet will sexualize anything. Ooh, 30,000 or 3,000 bonus PP. Ooh, there's a lot of PP, man. Or sorry, BP, not PP. What am I talking about? This is like X game. Fuck, what a poor home for games. I know, I was super mad. Because he's like, it's in great condition, and I got it, and it's like... Well, he did a bunch of stuff to it. Like Parasite Eve 2 is supposed to be like in one of those dual CD cases, and he like cut the box art. He like slightly cut the box art and put it in like a one disc case. And I was pretty mad about that. I left him negative feedback, and it like reeked like cigarettes. That's like one of the only times I've left negative feedback on eBay. Because it fucking reeked. Like I opened up the package and it stunk like cigarettes. It's like, oh my god, it's like the worst feeling in the world. Because you're excited to get a new game and play it, and it's just like, you open up the package, it's like, oh my fucking god. It fucking stunk. Base game is easy enough, but the bonus content, the Chrysler building, is some shit. Yeah, the Chrysler building basically requires you to grind. You basically grind to, it's what? I don't think it's 100 levels. I think it's like 75 or something. But it's like you grind up every 10th level is a boss. And the enemies are like significantly harder than anything in the main game. So you get access to like way more gun customization shit. Like you get like acid damage and shit on your guns. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, it's definitely post game. You can only do it in New Game Plus. So you have to beat the main game. If you want the full story, you have to like beat the main game, start X game, and then like grind up and do the Chrysler building, and then you get like one little bonus story cutscene at the end. Holy shit, fuck that guy. Yeah, I was mad about that because it looked fine from the pictures, but then you go in and it's like, oh my god, you're like reading the manual and it's like it was fucking awful. It was awful. I was mad as hell. But whatever, it's fine. Parasite Eve 2. I probably wouldn't play it on stream. Maybe I'll do some stuff like off stream. like literal Let's Play stuff. Nah, probably not. It's kind of boring. Chat interaction's important. But I think we're gonna call it there, guys. Thanks for watching. Sorry I was late today. Oof, that was bad. Sorry I died too, wasting everybody's time, including my own, dying to some nonsense. Oof, that was bad. What's next? What's next week? I don't know what we could do next week. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That might actually be the last stream for December, to be honest. It's just not going to be feasible to do more. We'll play it by ear. We'll see what happens. I don't know what I'll stream next. I need to stream probably something short then. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll find something to pick for next week. But yeah, we'll call it a day. Dying in that hallway is necessary for the full experience. I think maybe. I don't remember if I did the first time I did. Next week, the Chrysler building? I don't think so. If I tackle Parasite Eve, I'll have to like actually try hard and figure out good strategies and stuff. But yeah. Have a good night, you guys. Yeah. We'll see everybody later. So thanks for watching. See you next time.